Hello everybody, Radagon here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So we had the reveal stream showing us these amazing part 2 units, and my god, they are absolutely insane. So most likely this video will go up first. My reactions will come up later on today. Still waiting for the thumbnails to get ready to go, but let's go ahead and talk about these units, man. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then of course Omega Shenron, both of the headliners for the part 2 celebration for the Global Dokkan campaign. Very excited. Let's see. So we got the medals, of course, right here, so you guys can be able to know what to farm up beforehand, so that way you guys can be ready to go immediately, getting him Dokkan Awaken and stuff like that. That's most likely what I'm gonna do right now. So yeah, Gogeta leads GT Heroes 4 key and 220% to stats. Of course, this is pretty big considering the fact that, you know, GT Heroes doesn't get the most amount of love. So it's pretty good that they are getting that pretty substantial buff here. So with the entrance animation, of course, Gogeta does have his intro with Goku and Vegeta fusing. When 2 or more, he activates his entrance animation with 2 or more GT Heroes category allies are on the team. He launches an additional super attack, and all attacks become critical hits for 1 turn. So he has a guaranteed super attack there, which is very good. And then of course, super class allies get Ki +3 and defense +70% for 4 turns. So it's a massive support there. Really good. Basic effects, we get 3 key, attack and defense plus 300%. He receives an additional key per key to obtain. Attacks are effective against all types. Getting 50% chance to crit. Again, it's a constant like reminder that, you know, he's gonna get the guaranteed crit for 1 turn, and then now he's gonna swap over to 50% crit chance there. He does launches an additional super attack, which is very good, very helpful. He's guarding all attacks, and then he's getting 50% damage reduction. Again, very good stuff. Whenever he gets attacked, he is receiving 300% attack, which again, pretty good stuff here. When receiving an attack, he gets 200% defense, very good too. So we can get that extra assistance for his defense stats. Considering the fact that, of course, on his super attacks, he doesn't raise any defense. So this is going to be helpful for him. When receiving a super attack, he's going to be temporarily getting 200% defense. Again, it's going to be helpful for our boy here getting some extra defensive stats. Then we're receiving a Ki Blast super attack. He has a 70% chance of nullifying it and countering it with tremendous power. But if we're under 70% HP or less, we're guaranteed to nullify it and countering it with tremendous power, which is very good. Very solid stuff. After receiving 3 or more attacks in battle, he's gonna get a guaranteed additional super attack. We're gonna start launching an additional super attack starting from the character's next attacking turn. So after receiving 3 hits, this character could do the 12 key, the 18 key, then the additional super attack that he has here, then the additional super attack that he will get here, and then of course the hidden potential system additional super attack could come through and provide you with that extra super attack option there, which is not bad at all. And then of course, once the character receives 7 or more attacks in battle, he'll get 4 key permanently, and then he'll also perform a guaranteed crit permanently. Guaranteed. So I'm seeing the viability of things. You don't have to build this character full crits, because he's gonna get a permanent crit chance right here. After he gets hit 7 or more times, he's gonna guarantee crit with his intro. Then he has a 50% chance to crit after that. So very good stuff. His super attack effects: he's raising attack for 1 turn, with a great chance of further greatly raising his attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. So his super attack power is just gonna be absolutely insane. Hey, Enhanced Piccolo, how's it going? Don't care about Omega and all for your money, everything going to Big Daddy. Yes, Big Kahuna Daddy right here. Then his 18 key super got the Ultra Big Bang Kamehameha. Greatly raises attack for 4 turns with a great chance of further massively raising attack for 1 turn, causes mana colossal damage to the enemy. Pretty strong. Of course, we're getting some great linking partners here for some of these units. This guy is getting his limited time buffs, so that will help him out greatly. These guys, their ECAs are still fantastic to this day, so you can still use them. These guys are going to get their super ECAs. We don't know their details yet, but some pretty good linking partners overall. So pretty good stuff for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Let's go see Omega's details. So, hey Jay, how's it going? Or, yeah, all the stones are possibly gonna go for your Gogeta, right? So Omega, our Dokkan Festival character here. He gets Inhuman Deeds, Power Absorption, or GT Bosses category key +3 to 100% to HP. Attack and defense plus 170%, with the additional HP, attack and defense plus 50% for characters who also belong to Shadow Dragon Saga, Worldwide Chaos, and Battle of Fate. Really, really good help. We did see in the reveal that, of course, because of Inhuman Deeds and Worldwide Chaos being the categories that this character is able to lead, Rose can be able to be added onto his team. As you guys can see him, he does link pretty decently with the new Omega, which is not bad at all. We got the intro animation for him when all allies are extreme class characters, so it can be a little bit tricky in terms of team building. For one turn, extreme class allies are able to get a chance of performing a critical hit plus 20%, and randomly changes tech or AGL key spheres to rainbow for 1 turn. Pretty good solid extreme support there with the crit chances. And then of course he launches an additional super attack. And extreme class allies get 2 key, attack plus 70% for 4 turns. Pretty good stuff. It's still on his intro, but still good. Yeah, I was pointing that out earlier, that you can be able to see on the impact frames, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. That's one of the coolest things ever. For basic effects, he gets 3 key, 300% attack and defense. He's getting an additional key per key sphere obtained. He's getting 50% damage reduction. And he's gonna still randomly change key spheres to rainbow key spheres. So for the first turn, he's gonna be changing a lot of key spheres in the field for rainbow key spheres. Not bad. With a rainbow key sphere obtained, just 1, extreme class allies get 70% defense. And then he himself, or I believe characters that are also on GT bosses, are getting that extra 10% damage reduction for 2 turns. So it was indicated during the stream that this character could get up to 60% damage reduction, and it does seem that this damage reduction support could also apply to Omega, because it doesn't say self-excluded. So this could also fit for Omega himself. Whenever he's attacking, he's getting attack plus 150%. It's a little bit lower, of course. Gogeta just knocks him out of the park with 300% attack, but still pretty good. When key is 18 or more, he's getting attack plus 150% when attacking, and then he's getting defense plus 150% when receiving an attack. And then when attacking with 24 key, we're performing a guaranteed crit. So again, characters that need to be built up like this, I wouldn't give them crit. They get a lot of crit chances there. And again, it's a guaranteed crit on his 24 key. So when receiving an unarmed super attack, he has a 70% or a great chance of nullifying it, countering it with tremendous power. And then he nullifies it and counters it with tremendous power when HP is 70% or less. Very important to have there. Then after performing 5 or more super attacks, or 5 or more attacks in battle, not super attacks, he then provides extreme class allies 2 key and an additional chance of 20% crit chance support. And then of course this is when after performing 5 or more attacks in battle. He'll be able to toss the extra super attack here. Sadly that he doesn't have an additional super attack built in on his kit, just like Gogeta, but it is what it is, right? And then, of course, he randomly changes tech or AGL key spheres to rainbow, starting from the character's next attacking turn, right? Oh, I didn't discuss Gogeta's active. I forgot about that, yeah. So, we got the active skill for Gogeta. Let me just switch back here. It can be activated starting from next attacking turn after the character receives an attack. He massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy. He gets 70% attack and defense, and all attacks become critical hits for one turn. That's insanity. And then, of course, for Omega, his active skill can be activated when there's another Human Deeds, Power Absorption, or GT Bosses category ally attacking the same turn, or after the counter performs 5 or more attacks in battle. He's able to create the domain for 3 turns, and we do have the effect for the domain here. In Human Deeds, Power Absorption, or GT Bosses category enemies and allies, is attack plus 25%. We're getting increased damage received by superclass enemies and allies by 20%. Plus an additional 10% for characters who also belong to Earth Protecting Heroes, Fuse Fighters, or GT Heroes. So pretty good stuff there. We got the 12 key super, raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, greatly lowers attack and defense. This is very helpful considering the fights that we have gotten recently. They can be attack and defense lowered. Most important, the attack lowering. It's going to be pretty good. And then, of course, the 18 key greatly raises defense for 4 turns, causes mega colossal damage to all enemies, and then disables enemies' action once within the turn. So it kind of works out like the same active skill as the Piccolo Jr. Like doing that, and then the enemy's action is disabled for the turn. It's still pretty good, right? Not as strong as Gogeta, but still very, very strong nonetheless, right? So both of these units are going to be releasing in the next few hours. In about an hour and 11 minutes from now, we were able to get the data download and stuff like that. But let me show you guys real quick. We're getting if you're within the my time zone, right? It's at 9 a.m., but they should be coming out in an hour and 11 minutes as of the recording of this video. But we'll be, of course, we're still going to be live for whenever these units come out, right? So do make sure to stay tuned for the channel. Let me know down in the comments below, how are you excited for these guys? I'm pretty sure they're going to be absolutely broken. We're going to be summoning for Gogeta. Most likely we'll get Omega with the pity coins, but we'll see how our summons results go. But yeah, hopefully you guys are ready. These units are going to be coming out really, really soon.